Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're not just reviewing a motorcycle, we're diving into one of the most extreme, outrageous, and boundary-breaking machines ever built on two wheels. This is the MTT Turbine Superbike, better known as the Y2K, a motorcycle powered by a real helicopter turbine engine, not inspired by aviation, borrowed directly from it. Whether you're a hardcore motorhead or someone who just loves insane engineering, buckle up, because this bike completely ignores the rulebook. Picture this, a motorcycle that doesn't just sound different, but rewrites what a motorcycle can be. The Y2K isn't powered by a conventional engine at all. Instead of pistons firing up and down, this machine is driven by a gas turbine engine derived from helicopter technology. Yes, this is essentially a jet engine mounted between two wheels, and that alone sets the tone for everything you're about to experience. At the heart of the Y2K is a Rolls-Royce Allison turbine engine, from the same family used in military and civilian helicopters. Unlike traditional motorcycle engines that rev and vibrate, a turbine spins continuously, producing smooth, relentless power. Depending on the version, the Y2K delivers around 320 horsepower and an immense amount of torque in one uninterrupted surge. In simple terms, it doesn't feel like the engine is working harder. It just feels like reality is being pulled backward. Twist the throttle and the experience becomes surreal. There's no traditional exhaust note. Instead, you hear a rising turbine whine that transforms into a jet-like scream as speed builds. The acceleration feels smooth yet violent at the same time, more like takeoff than a typical motorcycle launch. Because of how the turbine delivers power, the Y2K doesn't rely on a standard gearbox. Most models use a two-speed automatic transmission, allowing the rider to focus entirely on control rather than constant shifting. Performance numbers are nothing short of absurd. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in roughly 2.5 seconds, placing the Y2K among the fastest motorcycles ever built. The top speed is electronically limited to around 227 miles per hour, mainly due to tire limitations and safety concerns, but the theoretical potential goes beyond that. What's truly impressive is how stable it feels at speed. The turbine's smooth power delivery removes the jerky, unpredictable nature often found in ultra-powerful bikes. Visually, the Y2K looks exactly like what it is, a jet on wheels. The design is long, low, and aggressively aerodynamic. Massive air intakes dominate the bodywork, feeding the turbine the airflow it demands. The exhaust sits prominently at the rear, and it's not just for show. The heat output is intense enough to command serious respect from anything behind it. This is a bike that looks dangerous even when it's parked. The frame is engineered to handle aerospace-level forces, using aircraft-grade aluminum and carbon fiber components. Everything is oversized and overbuilt for stability and strength, from the swing arm to the braking system. High-performance multi-piston brakes and fully adjustable suspension ensure that the bike can actually manage its extreme acceleration and speed. Nothing about the Y2K feels accidental. It's engineered with purpose and excess in equal measure. From the rider's seat, the ergonomics lean toward high-speed control rather than comfort or convenience. You're positioned forward, ready to brace against acceleration that feels endless. This is not a city bike, not a daily commuter, and definitely not beginner-friendly. It's designed for open roads, airstrips, and controlled environments where it can do what it was built to do, go fast in a way few machines ever will. One of the most fascinating things about the Y2K is how it defies motorcycle conventions. Turbine engines can run on multiple fuels, including diesel, kerosene, and jet fuel, reinforcing its aircraft DNA. But this innovation comes with trade-offs. Fuel consumption is high, heat output is extreme, and maintenance is specialized. This bike doesn't ask for compromise, it demands commitment. Ownership of an MTT Turbine Superbike is about exclusivity rather than practicality. Each unit is hand-built in extremely limited numbers, often customized to the buyer's specifications. With prices reaching deep into six-figure territory, you're not just buying transportation, you're buying a rolling engineering statement, a collector's piece, and a guaranteed conversation starter. What truly makes the Y2K special isn't just its speed or power, but its sheer audacity. It's a motorcycle that refuses to follow tradition, blending aerospace engineering with raw mechanical ambition. It exists not because it makes sense, but because someone dared to ask, what if? And that's what makes the MTT Turbine Superbike unforgettable. It's not trying to compete with other motorcycles, it lives in a category of its own. Somewhere between a superbike, a jet engine, and a rolling science experiment. Love it or fear it, one thing is certain. Once you hear it, see it, or experience it, you'll never forget it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the wildest machines ever built, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Would you ride a turbine-powered motorcycle, or is this pure madness on wheels? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.